So welcome back to another online course. This time we'll be dealing with prize winners lesson 4 of unit 3. Again, welcome with your remarks. Great. Let's start with the first activity here. We will just match each picture with the corresponding prize. Different prizes here. Let's know something about them. Great. So anyone to read about the first prize? A.
uh, Prizes
Excellent.
awards annually
Awarded.
by the Nobel Foundation in the field of physics, chemistry, physiology, or medicine,
Literature.
literature,
Literature.
and economy, and for
Economics.
the economics and for
Mhm.
the promotion of world peace.
So which
Three.
picture is this? Okay, the third one, which is the Nobel Prize. This is annually, let's say, given or awarded in these fields here, physics, chemistry. That's the most famous prize. Okay, great. And today's lesson is about that prize, the Nobel Prize. We will be focusing a lot on Alfred Nobel's life and the prize. Great. Now, anyone to read about the next prize? B. Anybody else?
Read.
Riba, go ahead.
Any of several awards established by Joseph Pulitzer and
Yeah.
conferred annually for accomplishment in various fields of American journalism, literature, and music.
That's the, which picture here?
Two.
Picture number 1. Okay, that's the Pulitzer Prize.
Okay.
Okay, that's picture number 1. This is an American prize in domains of journalism, literature, and music. Okay, these accomplishments in these particular fields or domains: journalism, literature, and music. Great. Moving on to the next one. Lina, would you read, please?
Prize awarded annually by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Science for achievements in movies.
It's
The
evident
Oscar.
that this is about the Oscars, yeah. That's again an American prize. Okay, great. And this is very famous, of course, the Oscar Prize. Next one, D. Next one, D. Anyone to read D?
Mhm. The prize
Yes,
awarded
please.
to a woman after a beauty contest in which
Women.
women
After,
in which women from many countries compete to be selected as the most beautiful. Five.
that's five, yeah. That's the Beauty Queen prize, okay? This is beauty contest. Many people gathering, many women gathering from all parts of the world in one place. So that is to select or to choose the most beautiful girl or woman on earth. Great. And the last prize, that's evident that this is about the recognition of good sporting behavior and other actions by people or bodies involved in the association of football around the world. That's the FIFA. The FIFA, the FIFA, of course, uh, Fair Play Prize. Okay, so we are talking about picture number 4. Okay, that's for the good FIFA Fair Play Prize. That's for the good sporting behavior. Okay, great. Let's know again about other prizes here. Let's check here. the prize, name of the prize in each one, and also the ones that are underlined. Let's check their meaning by selecting the right definition or synonym. Okay. Now, anyone just read here? Hey, anyone to read?
نقرأ monsieur.
Yes, Sir Slan, go ahead.
Is a football award given as a tribute, make of respect,
it's
make of
okay, it's okay.
shame
Okay, tribute to the male,
to
to the
the male
male.
and female player who are thought to be the best in the world.
Okay. So a tribute to the male or female best players in that year. Okay. So is this tribute here? Mark of respect, mark of shame, or mark of anger?
Mark of respect.
That's true. Good. So which verb collocates with tribute? Now we always collocate tribute with the verb pay. Tribute to someone. Normally, let's say often, we pay tribute to dead people, okay? So that's simply, if you pay tribute to somebody, that's simply you say, you write or give something to someone in order to show respect. Respect. When we pay tribute, we show respect and admiration for his or her achievements, okay? Showing respect and admiration for somebody's, for their, I mean, there's someone here for their achievements, okay? So that's pay tribute to. So that tribute is a statement, is something you give, or something you write. Let's say showing this respect, that admiration to that person. So that's evident, Raslan. We are talking about which prize among these here.
The FIFA World Player of the Year.
Oh, that's it. Okay, that's given to males and females. The FIFA World Player of the Year. Right. That's it. Now, moving on to the next prize. Anyone to read first?
Yeah. Can I?
Oh, Hiba. Yes, please.
Is intended to enhance the quality of children's literature by promoting writing that contributes
Contribute.
to the
Contributes, yeah.
quality of their lives.
Lives, all right, yeah.
Um,
Which prize
the,
are we talking
the
about?
Neustadt Prize
Yeah.
for Children's Literature.
Literature. That's it, good. So the Neustadt Prize for Children's Literature. For children's literature, great. Okay, that's simply pushing pushing children to write stories. Okay, and then we are promoting their writings. So we are giving that prize to enhance the quality of their literature, of course. Great, that's it. Now, and the next one, C here. Anyone to read about C? Yes, please go ahead. Yassine.
The X Prize Foundation sought to bring about the Ansari X Prize as a radical
X.
uh,
Yeah,
the
Ansari X
Ansari
Prize, yeah.
X Prize
Ansari
as
X
a
Prize,
radical
yeah.
breakthrough in the advancement of human spaceflight, the aim being to open up the space frontier and make space travel safe and accessible to everyone.
Right. Let's know that Ansari, this is the first Pakistani female woman to become an astronaut. Okay, so she established that prize as a radical breakthrough in the advancement of that space flight. Now, talking about breakthrough here, talking about the breakthrough. Now, this is simply any breakthrough that's an important new discovery. Okay, that's an important new discovery. Great. So this is a radical, if it's a radical change, it's off the roots. Radical. This is an adjective here. That's off the roots, that's favoring a complete reform. هنقولوا إصلاح جذري. Okay. إصلاح لأنها reform. جذري. Okay. Radical. That's if it's radicals, as I said, this of the roots of the tree. Okay, that's of the roots. That's complete reform. Great. That's the advancement as we sat here of the human space flight. Opening up the space frontier to make space travel safe and accessible to everybody. That is C. Moving on to D. Yes, please. Yes.
World Food Prize was created in 1986 by Nobel Peace Prize laureate, founder, winner, actor Norman Borlaug. It aims at recognizing the achievement of individuals who have improved the quantity, or available of food in the world.
That's evident that we are talking about the word food prize. That's it. The word food prize. Now that prize is given to laureates. Would you choose a synonym for laureate here? Is it founder or winner or actor? The laureate.
Winner.
That's
Winner,
true.
win.
That's the winner. Now, specifically, a laureate, that's simply someone, this is a person, this is someone who is honored, he's honored, what? For his or her achievements, as simple as that. Let's say academic achievements, okay, or achievements in general. That's the laureate. This is all here. Laureate. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Now, yes.
The Nobel Prize in Medicine is a prestigious prize awarded once a year. This annual award is one of the 5 Nobel Prizes established by
Let me pass on. Yeah, the will. By the will. Continue reading.
by the will of Alfred Nobel in 1895, awarded for outstanding contributions in medicine since 1901.
Oh, very good. Thank you. We are talking about the Nobel Prize in Medicine. That's evident. The Nobel Prize in Medicine. So here, that's a prestigious. شوفوا كيفاش لنا pronunciation. That's a prestigious. شو نسمع هنا؟ نسمع في الجا. That's phonetic transcription for ja. That's a prestigious prize. If it's prestigious, of course, this is an adjective. That's very much, that prize is very much respected and admired. Why? Because it is important. It's important. So that's prestigious. لاحظ هنا الnoun becomes prestige. الج تولي ج. That's prestige. That's j. Okay, that's the noun. So if it's prestigious, that's very much respected, very much admired. It's important prize. It's an important prize. So as we said, prestige, that's the noun. Now we are granting or attributing that prize for people for their outstanding contributions here. When I say outstanding as an adjective here, outstanding as an adjective, this is simply for their excellent achievements, okay? For their exceptional achievements, for their exceptional, excellent contributions here in medicine. Okay, I'm focusing on now on the verb award. Now, you award, full structure of the verb, something to somebody. For example, we award the Nobel Prize to famous people. We award Nobel Prize to famous people, or to award someone something, no prepositions. We award, or we awarded Najib Mahfouz the Nobel Prize in Literature. We awarded Najib Mahfouz the Nobel Prize in Literature, okay? So awarding something to somebody or awarding someone something, no preposition in between here, okay? So that's it. That's the verb. By definition, this is giving, if you award, this is giving something to somebody as a gift or as a prize. So that's it here. We will check the meaning of the word prize itself here. So as we said, prize or an award, anyone to put the right form of the verb give here?
Given.
Given, very good. So that's an award, a word given to a person. Lena, would you continue?
To a person or a group of people to recognize and award actions or achievements.
Okay. Plural noun or another plural noun. We will recognize their achievements. كيف هنا a verb to recognize something. هنا تجب تكتبها بالاس كيما نجم نكتبها بالزي, okay? So recognizing something that's simply showing great respect again. شوفهم بعد. So great respect and admiration again. To what? Again, to somebody's achievements. Someone's achievements.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, please. Official prizes, you've seen?
Official prizes often involve monetary rewards as well as the fame that comes with them.
Very good. We need the noun from famous, which is fame. هنا it's also the word reward. Donc هنا نجم نقولوا word, reward, or prize. Okay. So the person who will get that prize will become famous. So the fame that comes with them. Ruslan, would you continue?
Prizes can be given for a number of reasons.
Very good. We possibilize our sentence. They don't give, but they are given, so can be given. Very good. For a number of reasons. Tell me, Ruslan, about these reasons.
To highlight noteworthy or exemplary behavior,
Very.
to to provide incentives in competition, etc. In general,
Just,
prize
just, just, just a moment. Just a moment. Just a moment. Okay. So, if you give a prize, that's an incentive to someone that will push him forward to achieve more and more. Very simple. Okay. An incentive, this is an encouragement. Something that will encourage him or her to, let's say, invent more or achieve more in that particular domain. Okay, that's incentive and encouragement. Yeah, حافز ها نقولوا بالعربية الحافز. Yeah, incentives in competitions, yeah.
prizes are regarded in positive
Yeah.
light, and their winners are admired.
Okay, so prizes are regarded in positive light. They are regarded. Okay. The winners are admired. We are passivizing our sentences here, most of these, okay. Be given, are regarded, are admired. These are passive sentences. You do have the verb to be plus the past participle. To be plus past participle. That's passive form. مش نكتبهم بعد les exercices على passive form later. Okay. Right. So that's it. That's the meaning of the word prize. Now, we will be moving to the reading part. Before starting to read, let's check the questions first, so that we will stop at each answer while reading, okay, when we are going to read. So we need to fill in this table with information about the date of the birth. Here we will talk, of course, about Alfred Nobel, his date of death, his nationality, his field of study, and that invention or inventions. Okay. Next, you will tell me if the statements are true or false. These are not all false, but we don't know. We don't know. Okay. You will tell me true or false, then bring your justification for each. You don't have false statements here. Great. Then we will answer the following question. Okay, before let's read about these statements first. First one here. Hiba, would you read the first one and all the others?
Yeah.
Alfred?
Alfred
Hiba.
wanted
Okay, no problem. Yes, go ahead, Raslan.
Alfred wanted to invent a powerful weapon.
We will see
was
if it's true or false. Yeah. Next one.
Alfred was the best student in his class.
We'll see if he was the best student in his class or not. Next one.
Alfred was adapted at many languages.
هنا adaptive شفناها في Alexander Graham Bell's lesson. That's an adjective. If you are adept at, this is simply skillful. We'll see. Okay, if he was sorry, here missing L. Okay, we'll see if he was skillful or not. Okay. The last statement.
Nobel left a small part of his fortune to establish the prize.
All right, good. We'll see if it's a small part or a great part of his fortune. Okay, we'll see later. So, moving on to the next question. What helped Nobel to become an inventor? The thing that helped him to become an inventor? Then next question, how did Nobel react when his brother died due to the explosion of the factory? How did he react? And what do you think of that reaction? And then how and why did Nobel establish the prize, the Nobel Prize? Why and how did he establish that prize? Okay, I think, yeah, that's it. That's it. This is the last question. Great. Now let's start reading here. Let's start reading. Please, if you have any of the answers, you can stop us and you tell us about the number, the question number and the answer. Okay, great. I come back to, okay, Hiba, are you ready to read here? First paragraph here?
Can I read, sir?
Yes.
Okay, just so Yassine, she
أيوه.
will read the first paragraph. She will read the first paragraph and then I will tell you the others, okay? To read the others. Yeah, Hiba.
A pacifist at heart and an inventor by nature. A Swedish chemist
Nature.
by nature.
Okay.
Swedish chemist Alfred Nobel invented dynamite. However, the
Dynamite. Yeah.
dynamite.
Dynamite. Okay, do you have any answers? Do you have any answers? Okay, we have plenty of answers from the first line of this text here.
Yes, Alfred Nobel
So let's
is
help you. Yeah. So let's answer.
Swedish.
All right. Where do you put Swedish? Where do you put Swedish here?
Nationality.
All right. That's his nationality. He's from
He
Sweden, so he's Swedish.
invented the dynamite.
Dynamite. Good. We'll see if he had another invention or not. Okay. Great. Would you continue, please?
However, the invention that he thought would end all wars was seen by many others as an extremely deadly product. In
Deadly,
1888,
sorry, just a moment. Deadly, this is an adjective, pay attention, okay? That's not an adverb. That's simply a killing product, okay? Killing
okay.
or deadly. Yeah, in 18, continue,
In
please.
1888, when Alfred's brother Ludwig died, a French newspaper mistakenly ran an obituary for Alfred, which called him the Merchant of Death.
Continue.
Not wanting to go down in history with such a horrible epitaph,
Very good.
Nobel created a will that soon shocked his relatives and established the new famous Nobel Prize.
The now famous Nobel Prizes. You will be asking me about the word pacifist. So Alfred Nobel was a pacifist. So a French newspaper wrote an obituary, and that obituary entitled The Merchant of Death, Commerçant de la Mort, because of the factory, one of his factories exploded, and that caused his brother's death, his brother Ludwig. Okay. So he didn't want history to remember him by this horrible epitaph, which is the Merchant of Death. So that's why he created a will. Great. Now, it's a pacifist first. The meaning here in the next column. Let's match. Take your time.
Who believes
Yeah, a person who believes in.
is opposed to war.
All right. He's a man of peace. Very good. This is 1 plus K. Very good. Thank you, Hiba. So a pacifist, this is simply a man of peace. He was opposing wars. Okay. By the invention of the dynamite, his intention was not to kill humans, but simply for helping humans, I don't know, the mines and extracting coal, so on. Okay. So the obituary in the French newspaper, that's what? What's the meaning of the obituary in the French newspaper?
H.
Sorry, it's not H now. It's not H. It was mistaken. That French newspaper was mistaken. Okay. Okay. It was a big mistake at that moment. He read that article, that obituary. That's obituary normally are written reports on newspapers. So this is simply telling that somebody died. That's a notice of somebody's death, the death of a person. All right. This is simply 2 plus J. Great. And then he wanted to just rule out that epitaph, the next word that we saw in paragraph number 1. So who wants to
Monsieur,
try what's an epitaph?
monsieur,
Yeah, قل
monsieur,
لي. Yes, yeah.
obituary معناها جنازة معناها.
No, 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 not the funeral, no. هي جوست تأبين في جريدة، تأبين شخص، داكوردو.
ما فهمت.
هي رابور، هي ارتيكل صغير في جريدة، تأبين الشخص ميت، داكوردو.
وي فهمتك.
وهذا هي ارتيكل في جريدة على موت شخص، اللي هي كانت it was a mistake by that French newspaper. Okay. All right. Hey, what about the epitaph?
بس هاش
epitaph كما نقولوا فما برشا في الجريف ستونز، وين القبر في الجريف ستون يكتبوا poem. That's an epitaph. So this is a brief poem or writing in praise of a deceased person. Okay. So this is 3 plus I. تلقاو مثلا كاتبين 3 ليني 2 ليني. It's a poem on the gravestone. Okay. Where we bury dead bodies. Okay, that's an epitaph. He didn't want that epitaph, which is what? That epitaph, which is the merchant of death. He didn't want people to remember him as the merchant of death. Okay. That was an epitaph. That's horrible. Okay. So that's why he created that will. What is a will? Yeah, there's that word here. And coming back here, the word number 4. What's a will?
You use it in future in
No,
when
no, 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 no,
conjugate.
no, no, no. No, no. Just tell me about the letter first. So 4 plus
H.
H. شكون قال لي H؟
Oops.
اسلام،
Sleep.
يلا read اسلام H. Yeah.
The
The
declaration
declaration.
of person's wishes regarding the disposal of
Proposal.
his or her
Yeah. Of his property. Yeah, property after
property after death.
after that. باهي برشا. ICTA نسميها will ولا legacy. Okay. That's simply a statement which states to whom your property will be given after death. اللي هي in Arabic
وصية.
الوصية. That's okay. Donc, we come back to paragraph number 1. Before his death, he left a will. And that will shocked his relatives. You know why? We will see later why. It shocked his relatives. Okay. And we will see what's stated in that, what was stated in that bill. Okay. Justement, نرجع تو للياسين. يلا ياسين, paragraph number 2. Yassine, are you there?
Um, 1833 in
So
Stockholm.
Alfred Nobel was born.
Alfred Nobel was born on October 21, 1833 in Stockholm, Sweden. In
Right.
1940,
That answers which question?
yes,
So he was
monsieur,
born October 21, 1833.
October 21,
That's normally the
October
date of
20,
his
21, 1833.
October 21, 1833. That's his his birth. All right, his birth. Yeah, in 18, continue please, yeah. In 1842,
In 1842, when Alfred was 9 years old, his mother, Henrietta Alsel, and brothers Robert and Ludwig moved to St. Petersburg,
St. Petersburg, yeah, which is
Russia,
in Russia. Yeah,
Russia
it
to
is in Russia.
join
Yeah,
Russia to join Alfred's father, Emmanuel. Monsieur Emmanuel شنو؟
his father. The name of
Emmanuel
his father.
ah,
The name
who
of his father, yeah.
had moved there 5 years earlier. The following year, Alfred's younger brother, Emil, was born.
All
Mm,
right. Next one.
Emmanuel Nobel, an architect, builder, inventor.
Architect.
Ar-
Architect.
Architect, builder,
All
and
right.
inventor.
Inventor,
Opened
yeah.
a machine shop in St.
Saint.
Petersburg,
Saint Petersburg.
St. Petersburg, and was soon very successful with contracts from the Russian government to build defense weapons.
Puppets.
Because of his father's success, Alfred was tutored,
Tutored.
tutored, tutored
Tutored. همش نشوفها من بعض يعني.
at
Alfred
home
was
until
tutored.
the age of 16.
Okay,
Yet
just
in
stop here. Just stop here, please. Okay, was
sorry.
tutored at home until the age of 16, sorry. Okay. You, in context, what do you mean by tutored? In
Um,
context. Alfred was tutored at home.
Was teacher at home.
The past participle must
Educated.
teach it that.
Educated.
That's the past
Sorry.
participle.
Sorry.
This is past participle from teach. This is
cheater, the past
okay.
participle from cheater.
Taught.
That's taught. This is the word here. Pay
Um,
attention. Teach, taught. Tutor, this is something else. This is a verb. Ed verb here. So he was tutored, or he was taught, or he was simply educated at home. Justement, he was tutored at home at the age of 16. Which question does this sentence answer here? Which question
Alfred
does
was the
this
best student in his class.
the best student in his class? He didn't attend classes. Very good. So what are we going
Yeah,
to
that's
say
false.
about that? That's true or false?
That's
false.
false.
That's false.
he doesn't educated in classes.
لا لا أي هنا لازم تجيب لي ديتيل تكوردو ديتيل كيما هو تفهمنا في
Tutored
الريدي
in
comprehension.
home.
فوالا نكتبها كيما هي. Alfred was tutored at home until the age of 16. He didn't attend classes. So Alfred Noble, I would say first this is false because the question is true or false. Then the detail or the justification. Alfred Noble was tutored
True.
at home. As simple as that. Okay, was tutored at home. That shows that he didn't attend classes, okay? That doesn't show that he's the best in his class. So until the age of 16, okay? This is what I need here. Great. We come back to our paragraph here. Would you, Yassine, continue reading your paragraph yet? Yet? Hello, Yassine, are you there?
Yet many consider Alfred Nobel almost
Consider.
man. Consider
Uh,
Alfred Nobel almost self-educated man. Besides being trained chemist, Alfred was an avid reader of literature and was fluent in English, German, French, Swedish, and Russian.
تقدر
مسيخي
اللغة الصعبة تنرجع الآخرين. So he
Swedish
was fluent in شبه Swedish from Sweden. Swede.
آه.
Okay, Swedish, this is the nationality. Okay. But, that's evident here. Alfred was an avid reader and of literature, was fluent here in English, German, French, Swedish, and Russian. So that answers which question here?
C.
What would you say in C? True or false?
True.
Adept was adept in many languages or skillful in many. True or false?
True.
True, that's true. طيب justification نرجعوا لها. ايش قال لنا هنا في الباراجراف؟ قال لنا he was fluent. نبدأ من فمك was fluent in English, German, French. Was fluent. أكيد نعمل هكا give me. Was fluent. That's the justification I need. In English, German, French, Swedish, I think also, and Russian language. So let's make check here. Swedish and Russian, that's it. Okay. So he was fluent at all these languages, in all these languages. Okay. So that's true. He was adept, or he was very skillful in speaking. He's proficient in speaking those languages. That's proficient, that's adept, that's skillful. Okay. Great. هنا تعدينا عليها هنا ال A. Alfred wanted to invent a powerful weapon here, which I come back to paragraph number 1.
نسينا نكمل نقرأ.
Just check the answer to مش كبار كمل ريال. Alfred also مش
Alfred
كمل
also
ضل
spent
نرجع.
2 years traveling. He spent much of this time working in a laboratory in Paris, but also traveled to the United States.
Judy, sorry, right. Yeah, continue, please.
Alfred soon began experimenting with nitroglycerin. شنو هذه؟
مادة أفلامابل معناها مادة شعلة.
Creating
أيوة.
his first
Creating تعمل
explosions.
des explosions voilà. Yeah.
موجودة في الديناميت معناها.
Ash. Yeah, one of the ingredients. Yeah.
In
Early
early
summer.
summer 1962 in only a year
1862. 1862. Yeah.
1862 in only a year October 1863 Alfred received a Swedish patent for this percussion
Detonator.
detonator the novel lighter having
عمل
moved
patent.
out.
But just a moment. This is a new patent. ايش معناها؟ معناتها new invention. If it's a patent, that's a new invention here. That's the noble lighter. معناتها نرجع لهنا. مش نفهم مش معناها patent. He didn't only invent the dynamite, but also the noble lighter. Okay.
كيف
repercussion
معناها نوبل لايت؟
detonator. لحظة الساعة هنا يشرح لك لهنا. That's the percussion detonator. This is again another explosive device. Explosive device, okay, makes percussion. So that he called the noble lighter. That's used again to create explosions. That's an explosive device. ايش معناها patent? Let's check the table here. Number 6. If
في
you are
بالله
an
نرجع من الجملة
inventor,
اللي فيها بيتنت.
okay. So we received that patent. Received that patent for that invention. A patent for an invention. ايش معناها? Let's check the answer in this table here.
في
Patent.
it's like
6 plus.
a gift or something.
No, not a gift. Sorry, not a gift. Take your time. Find out about the meaning of patent. Take your time.
G able to cause an explosion.
No, no, no. No, that's not it. This,
Is
no.
it
F, yeah. Would you read F, please, Lena?
an official document conferring the rights of owning an invention?
Normally, you need, if you invent something new, you need to protect yourself. From what? From people who will copy who will imitate your invention, okay? So you need that official document stating
براءة
that
اختراع
you
معناها
have,
شيء.
just a moment. Sorry?
براءة اختراع معناها.
That's the word. Very good. That's the word. So that's patent. It's given you the exclusive right, the sole and the exclusive right. That's you have the sole, the exclusive right to do what? To sell or use that product or that invention. Okay, that's an official document. معناها any person who will imitate your invention or your product, normally he must be jailed. That's patent. Okay, so he invented two things: the noble lighter, the percussion detonator, and also that's, as I said, the explosive device, and also the dynamite. Okay, and he received patents for his inventions. Great. Let's come back to our text. Lena, would you read, please, next paragraph? Having. Lena, would you read, Lena? Would you continue reading?
Yes. Having moved back to Sweden to help his father with an invention, Alfred established a small factory at Hellenborg, near Stockholm, to manufacture nitroglycerin. Unfortunately, nitroglycerin is
very
a
difficult.
very difficult and dangerous material to handle. In 1864, Alfred's factory blew up, killing several people, including
Several
Alfred's younger brother, Emil. The explosion did not slow down Alfred, and within only a month, he organized other factories to manufacture nitroglycerin.
All right, good. Just a moment, just a moment. After the death of his brother here, did he stop his project here?
No, he did not.
All right, that answers which question here?
It answers the question 3B. How did
3B, very good.
Noble?
Okay, 3B, good. So, what would you say? Noble did not stop his, did he stop his work, his reaction?
No,
So
no,
Noble
he
did not stop him. That was his reaction. He did not, even if his brother died, he didn't stop his work. شلون عمل هنا? He simply, despite the tragedy, malgré the tragedy, which is the death of his brother due to the explosion of the factory, uh, despite malgré la tragédie, despite that tragedy, شو عمل هنا? He quickly نرجع للتكست هنا did not slow down afraid normal then he organized other factories. He quickly organized, he quickly, let's say, established other factories, established other factories. Okay, to continue producing, as it is said in the text, continue producing or manufacturing the nitroglycerin. As I said, this is an explosive substance. Okay. All right, used for the noble lighter and for the dynamite. Right. So that tragedy didn't stop him from organizing other factories, producing the same explosive substance. Right. Just to manufacture here. If it is in bold letters, so we need to go to our table here. What is to manufacture? That's evident. This is evident. 7 plus
is it D?
E. E, yes, you said E, Lina, yes or no? He continued manufacturing that substance, or he continued producing, making, fabricating that explosive substance. Okay, that's manufacture. This is producing, simply making it, fabricating it. So we come back to the text. Hiba in 1867. In 1867, Mara Yasin, yeah.
In 1867, Alfred invented a new and safer to handle explosive dynamite.
Dynamite.
Dynamite. Though Alfred became famous for this invention for dynamite, many people did not uh, intimately know Alfred Nobel was
Intimately, yeah.
one intimately.
Quiet man.
He was a quiet man who did not like a lot of pretense or show. He had very few friends and never married. And though who recognized the destructive power of dynamite, Alfred believed it was harbinger
Lobbing.
of peace.
Uh,
Alfred
uh,
told Bertha von Suttner, an advocate for world peace. My factories may make an end of war sooner than your congresses, the day when two army corps can annihilate each other in 1 second. All civilized nations, it is to be hoped, will recoil from war and discharge their troops.
هي لوجيك
unfortunately
الحكاية just a moment. هي لوجيك الحكاية. قال لك لهنا الانتوسيون نتاعو وقت اللي two superpowers own these explosive materials معناتها عندهم lethal or let's say deadly weapons automatiquement الزوز the two superpowers will retreat from any coming war كما اللي صار في الحرب الباردة بين روسيا وأمريكا فما توازن القوى دونك بالنسبة لي هو that will stop the wars if we do just have balanced power. Okay. And I didn't believe that this will annihilate human
annihilate
species. Just a moment. Annihilate Harbinger and explosive. Yeah, explosive. Yeah. Let's start with explosive. Meaning of explosive here from this table. Explosive. So that's eight. Yeah, eight.
able to cause an explosion
And
used
that's a
for
D.
exploding
Exploding
something.
something. Yeah, this is able to cause that explosion. That's explosive. ايش يقصد بها؟ نرجع الكونتكست متاع كلمة هابينغ. نرجع الكونتكست هنا. قال لك Alfred believed it was dynamite هذايا. It was a harbinger of peace.
Solution
What does he mean by
رجعنا
harbinger؟ مش نرجع لك قلتي. That was a harbinger of peace. Take your time.
مسيو ما تجيش who believes in peace لا مش هي
هنا نحكيو على future. نحكيو على future. So
anything
that's
that foreshadows a
that
future
for
event or
voilà.
coming sign.
It's an omen. It's a sign, sign. Anything that foreshadows or that predicts a future event. And there, the dynamite was a harbinger of peace. It was a sign of peace. It was an omen. It was simply something that he intended to bring about peace in the future. Okay. Not about wars. That was his intention. And the word here in context, annihilate, the day when the two army corps can annihilate each other, having these deadly weapons. So the day when they two try to annihilate each other. وقتها فما توازن القوى, so they will simply destroy that idea of killing each other. So what is to annihilate?
B.
B, yeah, which is
To destroy the collective existences to
existence or to
wipe
wipe
out.
out. Wipe out or destroying the existence of whom? Annihilation of the human species. Okay. They will stop from that, from doing that. Okay. If it is, as I said, balanced superpowers. Okay. Great. So, unfortunately, anybody else to read? Raslan, would you read? Unfortunately.
Alfred did not see peace in his time. Alfred Nobel, chemist and inventor, died alone on December 8, 1896 after suffering
Cerebral hemorrhage. Yeah, hemorrhage cerebral. This is a hemorrhage, cerebral hemorrhage. Okay, this is the death here. So that answers December 10th, 1896. So that answers this date of birth. Okay, so that's December 10th, 1896. Great. هنا الفيلد of study to finish this table here precisely here that's mentioned here he was a Swedish chemist يقول chemist معناها which domain is this شو نسميه الchemist هو البيرسون والdomain chemistry, very good. That's chemistry. Chemia, chemistry, good. That was the field of his studies, chemistry. Great. ICT. نرجع توا نكملوا بقى التكست بتاعنا. sorry here. كمل اقرأ رسلان لقيت التكست.
Nobel's last will left approximately 94% of his worth to the establishment of five prizes: physics, chemistry, psychology, or
No. Physiology. This is something else. Physiology. Or medicine.
literature, and peace. To those who during the preceding year shall have conferred the greatest benefit of mankind
On
mankind.
mankind. That's of great benefit on mankind. Okay. We have answers. Let's check first. Having benefits on mankind to finish this table here. This is that's evident. If it has benefits on the human race, yeah, the mankind or the human race. This is 11 plus. And we finished with that table here, with these definitions and synonyms. Great. Now, قال لك لهنا, in that last will, he left approximately 94% of his worth, of his fortune, of his fortune, to the establishment of these prices. That's why this shocked his relatives. That answers which question first?
D.
This is? Which question does this underlined sentence answer? قال لك he simply left that 94% of his fortune. Is it a huge or a small amount of his fortune for the establishment of the prize? A huge or a small?
Huge.
That's huge. Okay, so that answers which question?
Monsieur Alfred didn't want to invent a powerful weapon.
No, not that. No, doesn't have to do with that. We are talking about money, not the weapon. That's evident, Lena.
It answers the D. Nobel left.
D, yeah, D. Left a small part of his fortune. We would say this is true or false?
It's false.
That's false. That's false, of course. So what are you going to say? It's not the small part of his fortune, but 94% of his worth. So I would quote just as it is, Nobel or Nobel's last will left approximately 94% of his worth to the establishment of the five prizes, to the establishment of the five prizes. Right. The establishment of the five prizes. Right. ICT. أنا A. هتنشوفوها. Alfred wanted to invent a powerful weapon. Alfred wanted to invent a powerful weapon. لهنا. Was it his intention to invent a powerful weapon? You will tell me, true or false. Coming back to the first paragraphs of our text here.
It's false.
That's true because he was the beginning of the text, yeah,
It would say a pacifist.
at heart. He was a pacifist at heart.
Well, there is another
And,
evidence.
sorry,
There is another evidence in the same paragraph.
which is
The invention that he thought would end all wars was seen by many others as an extremely deadly product.
all right. So the invention that he thought would end all wars, that's true. I would quote the two and say, I would quote the two and say, Alfred was a pacifist at heart, كما قلنا قبيلة, a man of peace, رجل سلام, just like Nelson Mandela, okay, he's a pacifist, so he was a pacifist at heart. He thought and thought, okay, مش نعمل هكا trop en suspension, and thought, نرجع quoting here, thought he would end all wars, thought he would end all wars, okay, all wars, that's it. That's it. That's enough. Okay. Of course, this is by, of course, or was by his inventions. Great. So that was his intention, to end all wars. So he was a pacifist at heart. That answers, or that corrects this idea that he wanted to invent a powerful weapon. Okay. Right. Let's move on. What helped Noble to become an inventor? We come back to the text here. What helped Alfred Nobel become an inventor? It's evident this is about his
family.
Sorry?
His background. His background.
Very good, precisely. This is
His father.
His father. Great. So that's evident that Alfred Nobel's father's success as an inventor and a businessman, also his self-education, I think. Yes or no? That's what self-education and his background, as your friend said, those things helped him to become a famous inventor. Okay? That's self-education and background. Very good, that's it. So I would say here, Alfred Nobel father's, let's say, success as a businessman, as an inventor. Also, his father was an inventor and the businessman. Okay, his father was a businessman. Also, Alfred Nobel's هنا I will put an apostrophe S here, the genitive. So I would say also his self-education, and of course his hard work. Let's say his time spent in working in laboratories. Okay, working in laboratories. I would say labs, short word for laboratories. So labs, okay, those things helped him to develop into an inventor, helped him develop into an inventor. So all these things helped him develop into an inventor. Okay. Right. Here we said that Nobel did not stop his work despite the tragedy of the death of his brother. Instead, he quickly organized other factories to continue manufacturing that explosive substance here. So what do you think of his reaction? What does this reaction show?
It shows his strength.
Strength, very good. What does it show also? His strength, yeah, which is true. باش نقول هنا الإصرار والعزيمة بتاعه. الأسرار والعزيمة. معناتها عنده بيوت لازم يحققوا هنا الإصرار والعزيمة هنا. That reaction shows his الإصرار والعزيمة. نعم. He's determined. And resilience also. His resilience, his determination, his resilience. He was determined. He had that strong will. Yes, Lina?
Can we say his willpower and tenacity?
Sorry, would you repeat?
His
His
willpower.
his powerful will.
Yeah, his willpower.
Yeah, and
His tenacity.
tenacity. Yes, it was tenacious. Yeah, yeah, good. He simply stuck past himself to that goal. Okay, so yeah, he was tenacious. Yeah, he was willing. Yeah, from will, he was willing to achieve his goal. Okay, so that tragedy again didn't deter him. Okay, that personal loss didn't allow the tragedy to deter his work. That great personal loss, I would say also that great personal loss, which is the death of his brother, didn't, let's deter, didn't deter, didn't stop his work. Okay, it was simply motivated by the desire to prevent future accident, maybe improving safety. Okay, great. Okay. How and why did Nobel establish the prize? How and why?
He did it out of regret.
Sorry?
He did it out of regret.
No, in the text that doesn't show that regret, but it shows what? His reaction to what? It was a reaction to what? That's evident here, as we said. To that French newspaper, the articles, the obituary that says that he's a merchant of death. That, as I said, the report on that newspaper, the French newspaper. Okay, so that establishment of that prize was a reaction, as we said previously, to that obituary. He didn't want people to remember him as a merchant of death. As simple as that. Okay. He wants it simply to show his good intentions. So Nobel established that prize through his will. After seeing that newspaper obituary, okay? So Nobel, I would say, established this or these prizes, okay? Simply through his will. After seeing a newspaper, after seeing that newspaper, as I said, obituary, okay, that called him the merchant of death. That obituary called him the merchant of death. Okay. So he wanted to leave a positive legacy. Okay. He wanted to leave, yeah, the why here. He wanted to leave a positive legacy. Okay. And let me say, be remembered as somebody who is benefiting humanity. He wanted to be remembered as or for, let's say, remembered for benefiting. Want to be remembered for what? For benefiting. This is just one F, double T. Okay, benefiting humanity, not causing wars. Humanity here. All right. So that's simply his peaceful purposes behind that establishment of the Nobel Prizes. Okay, that was the how and why did he establish that prize or these prizes, the Nobel Prizes. Great. I think we answered all of the questions, yes or no? Okay, even the table here. Right. قبل ما نمشي اللي بعد. Do you have any questions? Any questions, please, about the text here? Yeah, we answered all of the questions. Okay. Any remark? So the new words اللي هنا اخترت لكم bien sûr التكست هذا الارتيكل هذا اخترته لكم justement فيه summary للنيو vocabulary اللي تشوف فيه هنا new vocabulary نتاع لوسون بكل تاكوردو prize winners. دونك تلقاو هنا all of the new words and their meanings or synonyms. Great. If you don't have any questions, so we will move to grammar point here, talking about not only. Okay. Let's check the use of not only, but also as well. Okay. Lina, would you read, please? What is this not only here?
Not only it is a cohesive device used to show that a second item. Cohesive device used to show that a second item or example is coming next, usually introduced by the word but also or as well.
Not only comes after the coming, just a moment, the coming, what is coming next, we introduce it by but also or as well. After this, not only, yeah. Not only, would you continue, please?
Not only comes after the subject and the verb. In this case, we maintain the normal order of the subject first and the verb the second. if not only is used at the beginning of the sentence before the subject and the verb,
if not
there must
only
be
is used, not
some changes.
if not only is used, not is not used. Okay, is used at the beginning. Yeah, I mean before the subject and the verb. Yeah, there must be before the subject.
There must be some changes. The subject and auxiliary must be inverted.
Yeah. La plupart, je crois, ما فهمتوش. مش أي حاجة نفهموها بالكونتكست نتاعها خير. ايش معناه؟ معناها هات نفهموا هذوما تو نفهموا الحكاية. قال لك هو إذا كان not only هات نمشيو الثانية باش تفهموا أكثر. not only إنها مش تبدأ الجملة، يعني هنا مش تبدأ الجملة. إذا كان مش تبدأ الجملة مثلا هنا قال لي he went to Australia and Canada. He went, I would say, he went
Not only to Australia, but also to Canada.
to not only Australia, but also Canada. باهي. باغ كونتر هات نمشيو للأخرى زاد اللي هي تشبه لذيذ. بعد نخليو لنا الجمل اللي تبدأ بال not only. قال لك هنا this place depressed me. This place made me want to go home. This place. ايش باش نقول هنا؟ not only لا نستنى فيكم لا not only بعد جاء verb depressed me
That also made me want to go home.
but also made me want to go home. هاي سيتي ريتها بعد not only شنو جا لهنا جا simple past verb automatically بعد but also جي simple past verb هذه نسميوها parallel structure. This is parallelism. Okay, parallel structure. كيف لهنا بعد not only شنو جا noun but also جا noun. That's again parallel structure. Par contre نرجع للستركتور لهنا قال لك إذا كان not only تبدأ الجملة is used at the beginning of the sentence وقتها نعملوا changement معناها will invert نعملوا قلب نتاع subject and the auxiliary. مثلا هنا قال لي she speaks French she also speaks English. هنا إذا كان لنا جملة not only هنا speaks مش شرطها inversion with the auxiliary do bien sûr if it is she this is does. Not only does she speak هنا عملت l'inversion does أيوة l'auxiliaire عمل l'inversion avec sujet she. Not only does she speak French but also والأخرى تقعد كما هي but also she speaks الأخرى تقعد اللغة بعد also تقعد اللغة العادي اللي هو subject و verb ما فماش inversion بعد also أكوردو but also she speaks in English. واضحة هنا does she عملوا inversion that's called an inversion. عملي قلب الأوكسيليار بالسوجي هذه وقت اللي نبداو الجملة بنوت اونلي جوستومون اللي يفهمها يخدم لي هذه تاع she apologized she sent me a card. لاحظوا هنا استعمل present simple دونك جبنا الأوكسيليار does et puisque هنا apologized simple past هنا apologized simple past دونك quel auxiliaire باش نجيبو هنا
Did.
sorry
Did. Not only did she
did.
apologize, but also
Very good.
sent.
That's it. هكا عملنا inversion مع did très bien لينا عملنا inversion بين did و she not only did she apologize ثم لها جملة لينا but
also sent me a card.
also she
She sent me a
okay
card.
but also she sent me a card full stop. Here, not only, but also. Okay, we need to make parallel structure. Just don't forget about the inversion if not only starts a sentence. That's the point here. واضحة وإلا لا؟ نشتغل بكم من parallel structure بعد not only يجي noun automatiquement بعد but also noun. هنا بعد not only جاء simple past verb automatically بعد but also يجي simple past verb اللي هم تدغيتهم مضمة. إذا كان not only تبدأ الجملة لازم نعمل inversion avec le sujet. هنا جبنا does باسكو هنا عندنا present simple speaks. هنا جبنا did خاطر هنا في الجملة الأولى عندنا simple past. did هو الأوكسيليار اللي مش يعمل الانفيرسيون. does هنا هي الأوكسيليار باش تعمل الانفيرسيون. بعدها بيان سور يجي base verb apologize و speak base verb. داكورد الأوكسيليار هو اللي ياخذ التاس. واضح واضح ولا؟ any question? Any question about that? Great. We move on to the passive voice here. Bien sûr, تفهمنا قبيلة شفنا قبيلة في الإكزرسيس الأول. If it's to be plus past participle, this is passive form or passive voice. So it's used when the subject is the receiver of the action and the real doer is not important to mention or is unknown. وقتاش نستعملوا الباسيف form وقتاش subject is not the doer of the action ماهوش هو الفاعل. الفاعل ماهوش مهم انه نذكروه. It's not important to mention. وإلا ما نعرفوش أصل. هيك علاش we passivize sentences. ICT. Let's change these sentences into passive ولا active. Ça dépend.
Monsieur,
قل لي ياسين الجملة الأولى قراها لي قبل.
the Nobel Prize Fund was established by Alfred Bernhard Nobel. Monsieur, we transform it into the active voice. The no, Alfred Bernhard Nobel. لحظة لحظة.
was established today is simple past now, huh?
اي لحظة. مسيو لحظة نفكر فيه.
Take your time. Take your time ياسين. زي اللي قلت لك ديجا عاونتك أنا قلت لك ديجا was established is simple past. معناتها باش تاخذ المين verb.
found the
لا
Nobel
ما قالش
Prize.
found. لا ما قالش found.
established the
فوالا
Nobel.
established the Nobel Prize. هذه phrase active. This is active sentence. With first one, this is passive sentence. That's
Sure.
it. هي Raslan, yeah. The second one.
The Royal Swedish Academy of Science awards the prizes in physics and chemistry.
This
السؤال
is active or لحظة active or passive. Verb to
active.
be active يعني شو مش verb to be في ال underlined verb مش verb to be that's an active sentence. Hey, let's turn it into a passive. What would you say?
The prizes in physics and chemistry are awarded by the Royal Swedish Academy of Science.
Very good. So in physics and chemistry نشتغل هنا present simple words puisqu'il est present simple نجيب l'auxiliary to be في present simple اللي هو are puisque sujet prizes so are plus past participle كما تفهمنا هنا plus past participle from award اللي هو awarded so are awarded by the Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences full stop. Right. Anybody else to try the next one? Hiba, if you are there, would you try this one? think of the next one and try to answer. Think of it. Come on. Lina, would you try?
Each year, the new winners give lectures as part of their award ceremonies.
This is active or passive? Active or
It is
passive?
an active voice.
If this is active voice, yeah. So would you passivize it, please?
Each year, lectures as part of the awards ceremonies are given. No,
lectures أعطيني الديركت مول بقى.
are giving.
Are given ولا given?
Giving.
Given, all right. Are
by
given
the new winners as part of the award ceremonies.
all right, by the new winners as part, very good, of their awards ceremonies. Words ceremonies. Very good. This is it. So this one is passivized. Are given. Here, the prize and visiting history are worded. Okay, that's established. This is active. Right. Next one. Next one, please.
Various nominee
Just read the first sentence. Prizes have been
declined by various nominees, usually for political reasons.
This is passive or active?
It's a passive voice.
That's passive. Passive sentence, yeah. Okay, let's put it in the active form, yeah. So the door, which is the?
Various nominees.
Very good. That's the door. Various nominees. What did they do?
They have declined.
Very good. Have declined. This is present perfect active form. Have been declined. This is present perfect passive form. So have declined prizes usually for political reasons. That's for political reasons. That's good. And I think this is the last one. Yeah, the last one. During World Wars I and II, the prize committees couldn't gather information on nominees. This is couldn't gather. This is active sentence.
Yeah.
I would put Raslan, go ahead.
During World Wars One and Two, information or nominees couldn't be gathered by the prize committees.
Very good, very good. During World Wars I and II, information on nominees couldn't be gathered. Very good. On nominees here. Information on nominees couldn't be gathered. By the prize committees. Full stop. دونك واضح الباسيف form couldn't, this is be modal verb. Be plus past participle, this is for the modal verbs. You put just be plus past participle after the modal verb. That's for the passive voice. Any questions, please, about that passive voice? All right, good. Let's move to the last part. That's language practice here. Okay. Let's finally read about Nobel Prize and putting in the right forms or tenses. Anyone to start reading?
Monsieur.
Yes, Yasin.
Alfred Nobel held 355 patents
Patents,
in the field of
fields.
electrochemistry, optic biology, and physiology. He was
All
not
right.
only a brilliant inventor, but
All
also
right.
a
Was
successful
an inventor.
businessman.
Yeah.
In his last will, Alfred Nobel used his enormous fortune to set up the Nobel prizes. The erroneous publication in
Iranians.
the
The
erroneous
mistaken,
uh,
erroneous or mistaken publication. Yeah.
in
In 18,
1888 of Nobel's death by a French
it's no.
newspaper.
Yeah. This is the
By a
author.
French newspaper by a French newspaper
عملت ذي. Here doing an action. An active
condemnated
adjective.
him condemnated him
Yeah, condemning. Condemned ده ing ده كله condemning him. Okay. اتهمته بايش؟ معناتها اتلمت عليه. This is simply blaming him for
condemning
blaming
him for
for the
this
invention of the
invention of
dynamite. Yeah,
dynamite is said to have
dynamite. Yeah,
brought about لحظة his decision to leave a
we need
better
the noun. We need the noun
better
from this side, which is decision. Yeah,
to
to leave a
leave a
better.
better legacy after his death. The publication stated the merchant of death is
That
um,
is that
the merchant of death is dead and went
merchant.
on.
لا 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 لا. The merchant of death
The
is dead.
merchant of
Out of
death is dead and went on to say Dr. Alfred Nobel, who became rich by finding ways to kill more people faster than even before. More faster.
لا عشوائي. لا لا. فاست اللي قلت
To kill
اللي
more
بس.
to kill more
لا
people
خط.
faster than ever before. Died
بس
yesterday on
لحظة
November.
عشوائي. لحظة عشوائي. دونك كيما تفهمنا لهنا شورت adjective زيدو اي ار ما تجيش تقول more fast. short adjective زيدو اي ار to make the comparative form. تفضل كمل القراءة تو. died yesterday yeah.
Died died yesterday. On November
November
27,
yeah.
1895, at the Swedish Norwegian club in
Norwegian
Paris,
club.
Nobel signed his last will to establish the Nobel Prize. This is to be awarded annual, annual.
annually yeah.
The almost all
لحظة
files.
لحظة يا ياسين. annual لا كتبته معي هنا الادجكتيف حطيته كما هو annual عودته ثم تزيد ال ly متاع الادفيرب معناها لأنها check that this is double L. Okay, this is annually. Okay, annually to almost to almost
Annual to almost all files and without the
fields.
distinction of nationality. He died
Yeah.
of a stroke on December
Stroke. This is a sudden blockage of blood. اللي هي الجلطة. The
on
sudden
December
blockage of
10,
you know 18.
1896. Alfred Nobel
هو دفنوه في ستوكهولم.
buried in Stockholm.
لا،
buried
مش هو اللي دفن، مش هو اللي دفن، تدفن. Pacify your symptoms.
was buried in Stockholm.
Was بيعاود مع buried.
buried
Buried. Was buried.
buried was
Okay,
buried in
was buried.
Stockholm. He lived لحظة.
عاد.
he left
Past
he
from
left he left
left. لا. This is irregular
about
verb.
130 million
لا.
90 hundred لحظة
لا. 3
130
million.
million
لا.
90
3. 103 million.
103 9
Million. Million. Million.
931
Thousand.
to found the prize.
لحظة خلينا نقرأ مع بعضنا. This is 103 million.
103 million
931,888. 888.
931,888 to
To
found the prize.
fund funding, this is providing that money for the prize. Okay, that's it. The become simple past from leave. This is left. Okay, great. So he was buried here. Let's put in tomb in the grave, putting somebody in the grave. This is burying. So he was buried, passive sentence. Okay. It's not the door of the action. Okay. Great. Now, that's it for today. I don't know if you do have any questions, any remarks before we leave. Any questions, please? About the lesson, the whole lesson? All right. It's okay. All right. Thanks for attending again. Tuesday. On Tuesday, we will be meeting you for women to choose to opt out lesson, which is lesson 5 of unit 3. Okay.